when the internet hears things, they run with it, and it's going to be the headline of every manosphere, YouTuber, grifter, how to be a man course. They're just going to say all these women are lying. I think the Trevor Bauer situation is unfortunate because it's one of those things where if it is proven that there is lying going on in these assault cases, there should be a penalty. And so let's go ahead and move on to a new segment we're going to call Biggie or No Biggie. Speaking of Tupac, let's talk about Biggie or No Biggie. So basically, like the Notorious B.I.G., we're going to talk about some current events, and we're going to say whether it is a biggie, a big deal, or no biggie, no big deal. All right?
Go ahead.
So, Eddie, you ready?
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right, so let's go with the first one. Halle Bailey, I always like to say Barry whenever I say Halle Bailey, was popping up in L.A. with, I don't know if it was L.A., but the tabloids caught her and DDG hanging out, and she got look like she got a baby bump.
Hey,
Eddie,
congratulations.
Biggie or no biggie?
It's a big deal for my boy DDG. That boy getting the win.
No, you gotta say Biggie.
Biggie. A biggie. It's a biggie because my boy's finally getting his recognition. Put some respect on my boy DDG.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name.
People have been clowning him, talking about, oh, she's too good for him. He's just a regular ass dude. No, homeboy put the time and effort into his craft. He's a good YouTuber. He's been doing it for a long time. So I don't know why people clown this dude because they think, oh, he's just insignificant compared to this woman. But hey, my boy's finally winning. Shut all y'all up. Congratulations, big dog. We up.
Stop. Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
I think it's no biggie.
Really?
Honestly, when shit happens when you're intimate with someone.
Hey, things happen.
Things happen. It is what it is. Sometimes you slip past the goalie. It is what it is.
Hey.
But Holly, you can kiss that Disney bag goodbye, baby. Unless you marry this man, you ain't gonna be recasted for Little Mermaid 2.
Your mom's a hoe.
All right, next one. This week, Drake tied Michael Jackson on Billboard hits. Biggie or no biggie? I think this is a biggie. And I want to say biggie because I kind of want to talk about this a little bit.
Go ahead.
Number one, Michael Jackson's been dead for almost 20 years. It'll be 15 years next year. And just now, dudes are catching up what he accomplished back in the CD days, or the what's that called? Them old things with them big old discs?
Vinyls.
Yeah, the vinyl records days. There we go.
Yeah.
People just now catching up to that. Back in the day, they didn't have no Friday midnight release. Boys had to go to the record store when it opened and line up and buy the Michael Jackson CD and wait in line to buy that joint.
Even if they could get it. Oh, alarm.
Yeah. Oh. Nowadays, hip hop is international. It releases on Spotify midnight Friday everywhere. Yeah. Shout out to homeboys in Japan. You can listen to Drake the second it comes out like his American listeners.
Just worldwide.
It's different. And then I just like these tracks and I'm just listening. No, man, you had to buy the whole damn CD.
Oh yeah.
And you had to put out a banger. So I think it's a biggie in the sense that it just shows how big Michael Jackson was and still is.
Yeah.
Still 34 million monthly listeners on Spotify
Jeez.
as of today. So I mean, good for Drake, but it's not the same. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like the comparison is not, it's not too good because, like you said, back in the day, people had to have to go out in line. Like, you can really just click on Spotify. Hey, Drake is a hard worker. Hey, congratulations for, being on that kind of pedestal. But if they were counting Michael Jackson's music like they are today, like a meter through streams and stuff, this dude would not have millions of listens. He would probably be in the trillions close to. Drake is good, but he ain't make your wife faint from home good. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Last one. So we had Trevor Bauer. A woman basically called a woman out for the woman that accused him of assault. Turns out that he proved or that he showed on social media that she was lying. And then your boy Kevin Porter Jr., a.k.a. Scoot, Houston Rocket, his girlfriend, her name is escaping me right now.
Oh, Lord.
He was arrested for domestic violence charges, and she comes out and says that she was lying. Is it a biggie or no biggie that kind of look like from a public relations perspective either way? Personally, I think it is a biggie. Yeah. I think it's a biggie because when things get on the internet and they can catch fire relatively quickly and people are not interested in digging for the truth, they will look at whatever headline they see and go with it completely. With the Kevin Porter Jr. situation of domestic violence, where he fractured her vertebrae, I think in 7 different places. And then she said that, oh no, I lied. None of that's true. My injuries aren't consistent with that. Here's the thing. What I would pay no attention to what she said, and and I'm being honest with you, because it's what's called Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. When a lot of times victims of domestic violence, they feel bad for their abusers, and the fact that their abuser's life is spiraling, they feel like that it's their fault. So they typically stand up for them, which is why it's called Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. So I wouldn't pay any attention to that. I think that when the internet hears things, they run with it, and it's going to be the headline of every manosphere, YouTuber, grifter, how to be a man course. They're just going to say all these women are lying. I think the Trevor Bauer situation is unfortunate because it's one of those things where if it is proven that there is lying going on in these assault cases, there should be a penalty. And he came with the receipts that she was lying. But I think on the Kevin Porter Jr. situation, it's a case of Stockholm syndrome.
Me, I think it's a biggie because it sets a bad precedence for people that's coming behind her. Like if they really are, abused, a lot of people are going to take that at face value and be like, hey, you might be full of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if you are a victim, you're going to set a bad tone for a lot of people, because I don't know if she's being truthful, but it's kind of shady because I feel like she's probably, there's 2 options, 2 things in my head. She might have Stockholm syndrome, which I do agree with you, or he might have paid her some hush money. And I ain't saying she's like, oh, I'm going to take the money. He just might have convinced her like, hey, you're going to lose this in court. You know what I'm saying? Take the money. You know what I'm saying? So she might feel like she have no choice. Like, take the money and shut up, or go to court and embarrass myself if I lose. Because this dude has money for days. For lawyers, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian. So I feel like she just might, I feel like she's in a situation and she's just not telling nobody. Either he's paid her off to be quiet, or she really might have Stockholm syndrome. Either way, it's still a horrible situation that sets a bad tone for a lot of people coming after her potentially. Yeah. That's how I feel. Be safe out there, y'all, please.
What's up, y'all? I'm Keith.
This is your boy Eddie.
And I appreciate you guys. Let's shoot it again. I messed up. What's up, guys? I'm Keith.
And this is Eddie.
And we want to say, guys, we appreciate you guys watching this entire video, and we would really appreciate it if you would
like and subscribe.
Okay, that was my line, but we appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. There's more coming where that came from. If I said that right. Yeah. More coming with that. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. We will see you next time.